guess you can call it turtle power.
Welcome back, guys, to episode 3 of Direwolf20 Pack Server Play Series. Today, we are here alone on the server. No OG real deal. I'm alone. On last episode, let's quickly recap what we did last episode. Last episode, I made this quartz grindstone, which we found the easiest way to W ores in early games. My cousin made this cocoa bean farm. I think I only had 2 of this little patches with little worms in it. Now I have a couple more. I filled up this one with potatoes, that one with wheat. Right now I'm trying to transfer the wheat. I'm trying to transfer the potatoes into wheat. So I've been out here trying to harvest this, getting some extra seeds, trying to convert the potatoes into seeds. My next plan is to get a couple cows down over here, so I can start breeding them and getting steak and food, better food supplies. Right now the potatoes not a bad food supplies for the start, but I'm a grown guy. I like my steak, guys. So let's quickly recap what OJ Real Deal did off camera. Off camera, I died right over here. I died by an Enderman. I was trying to kill him outside. He chased me inside. I didn't think he was gonna be able to get through here. This wasn't here. I put this up because the Enderman got in here and murdered me right there. So let's just quickly get rid of that death point. And yeah, I have this chest over here ready for our episode. This is old Thinker's Construct. We're gonna be making a sear brick, which sear brick you make out of grout. Grout, you make it 2 ways. You make it both the same way with gravel, sand, and clay. You can either go with the clay balls or you can go with the clay blocks, which I don't know. I usually like to go with this recipe better, just because it gives me a bunch of things. So I got 4 stacks of sand, 4 stacks of gravel, and 1 stack of clay. I got an extra stack of sand just for some glass. So let's quickly craft this. If you have, this is a JEI. If you're in a crafting inventory and you have the recipe up, you can click the little move items so it's gonna craft that automatically for you. There you go. And out of all that, we get 8 stacks. 8 stacks of grout. So let's quickly cook that, and I'll show you what else I did off camera while we getting all this stuff cooked. I think we're gonna need one more. We're gonna need one more furnace for the glass, because we're gonna need glass for this. Let's quickly go. We made, I don't remember if you guys saw this, but we made some iron chests. We organized everything. My cousin made this barrels last episode. We organized all of this with the first chest. We got our materials. Second chest, we got our foods, anything that we can eat. Third chest, we got mob drops. Fourth chest, we got anything like wood, saplings, anything of nature. This one is just miscellaneous. So let's quickly grab some coal and throw it in here while I go show you what else we did. What else I did. Nighttime. So we're here behind the cocoa bean farm. I made this off camera, a little mining shaft, so we can go mining. I came on a little bit ago and I saw that my cousin already started mining a lot. I see that he already made himself a hammer from Thinker's Construct. I'll show you guys how to do that today. So I see that he hasn't mined much. He just mined that way and this way. I kind of did this middle section, and I found ourselves some diamonds. I put don't mine yet for my cousin, so he doesn't mine them yet, because we don't have fortune and we're trying to get as much diamonds out of this as possible. But yeah, let's go back up there and see how start making some other Thinker's Construct stuff while our stuff smelts. Get some food down in our bellies. I'm kind of shocked that my cousin found this mine shaft over here in the back. I guess he was looking around. Let's quickly get in here and start some Thinker's Construct. So the first basic thing we need about Thinker's Construct is Where is it at? First thing we need to make is this blank pattern, which is stick and wooden planks. So I got a stack of wood over here. Let's convert 16 of this into this. A little bit of lag. Let's make this sticks. Let's make some blank patterns over here. You get 4 for each craft. So let's make a stack. And you're gonna need a couple other things. You're gonna need a wooden plank. You're gonna need a log. You're gonna also need a chest. And you're gonna need yourself a thinker's crafting table. This is a Minecraft thinker's construct. If you put it in your inventory, you're gonna get a thinker's construct crafting station. And then after that, all we need to do is with these 4 things is this is the 4 basic things you need for thinker's construct. So you put it over here with blank pattern. You get yourself a stencil table. You put this one. You get a part builder. You put the chest. You get a pattern chest. And you put the crafting table. You get all the. That's the 4 basic things you need for thinker's construct. So let's start laying it down. Let's just put it in here for now. So how I like going is stencil table first. Part builder next. Right behind the part builder, I like throwing in this pattern chest. Because you don't really need the pattern chest to be anywhere over here. As long as it's touching this blocks, it's fine. And I also like making crafting station, because if you put a crafting station next to all of them, you click on this one, you get all the tabs, which is pretty cool. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come over here, put your patterns in here, and whatever you want to make. Let's say I want to make the thing that I want to make right now is going to be a hammer. So we get a hammer head. We also going to need, let's quickly look. So this is the basic tool station. This tool station doesn't have all the tools that you can make a Tinker's Construct. So what you want to do with this is upgrade it. So if I show you right now how to upgrade it, if you click U on it, you click usages, and you go through this. Really? Doesn't show me. Well, you're gonna want the. If you can type it in here. You're gonna need a tool forge. Tool forge is right over here. It's kind of a recipe to make. Well, that's kind of weird. It's kind of a recipe, but the recipe is pretty easy. My cousin already made one over here, so I'm gonna quickly take his, and I'm gonna show you guys how we make this thing. Yes, he made it off camera. I'll show you guys how to make this tool forge right now. So the tool forge gets the extra tools you need, like you get the hammer. You get this excavator, which does a 3x3. You get a lumber axe, which mines down all the tree, and you get a couple other stuff. So let me quickly see how much stuff I got it smelt down. Quickly collect all of this stuff over here. I'm gonna quickly show you how you make that tool forge. So you're gonna need a lot of iron for this. You're gonna need a couple blocks. You make sear bricks like this. Now you make the station. It's gonna be 4 iron blocks and 3 sear brick right on top of that. Gives you the tool forge, which my cousin already made one, which I'm not gonna make it. Just a waste of my iron. So now we're gonna quickly. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the smeltery. You're gonna want. Let me see how big the space is. I think you might need at least a 5x5 for this smeltery, so I'm just gonna put it here against the wall for now. But first, before I start mining this out, let me quickly show you all the stuff you're gonna need for Tinker's Construct. First thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need a smeltery controller. You're gonna need yourself a casting basin. You're gonna need yourself a casting table. You're also gonna need yourself at least 2 drains. You're gonna need yourself 2 drains. You're gonna need yourself at least 2 faucets, and you're gonna need yourself a tank. which a tank is made the same way that the smeltery controller is made, except with the glass in the middle. And this is all the parts that you need. You're also going to need a lot of sear brick. That was one reason that I got all that grout. And I'm going to quickly hollow this out, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, and we're back. So I just finished hollowing this out. This is what you kind of need to put to get a smeltery set up. So what you want to do is grab your sear brick, put some sear brick down here in a 3x3. Then after that, you kind of need to, you don't need those blocks over here. You can put them if you want, but it's just a waste of sear brick. Over here, the same thing also. What I like doing after, you smack down your sear smeltery controller over here. I should like put in the tank on this side. And then after that, get my drains, one here, because I usually do my casting table over here and my basin on this side. Put the faucets here. Put some more sear brick on this side. I'm going to put it all the way up onto my ceilings. My ceiling is not that high. My ceiling is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Failed that one. Quickly get that. Another thing that I like doing is in front you can either put the sear brick, the sear stone up here, or you can also get yourself some glass, get yourself some sear brick, and you can get yourself some sear window, which I like using better than the sear stone. I just like it better, so I can see my fluids, what's in there. Just need a little bit more. Need a little bit more. How many more I need? 1, 3 more. And there's your construct smeltery complete. The only thing you're gonna need now is you're gonna need some lava. Let me quickly run down to the mine and get myself some lava. You can actually fill this tank up, and it kind of holds the liquid even if you break it. So let me quickly get myself a bucket. Another tank you can make, let me quickly check the tanks. Another tank you can make this pretty cheap will be the fluid tank from Ender.io, which is iron bars, some iron, and glass. Let me quickly make one of those so I can have some extra lava around here. I just made some doors. Quickly make one. And to the mine and see if we can find some lava. Remember when I was mining down there, I found some lava. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it again. Just quickly go down. I don't remember which spot it was. I think, let me quickly check. I'm not sure which. I know it was one of the stairs that had lava. Oh, I kind of hear it. You know what they say about Minecraft? Never mine down. Well, let's start doing that. See if I can find it. I hear it. It says it's that way. Let's see if we can find it. Oh look, we just found some iron. Found the cave. Let's quickly go in this cave, see if we can find the lava source. Should be much easier to find if we're in the cave. See some lighting over here. Nope. Haha, we found the lava. Let me quickly get some of this lava and I'll meet you guys back up at the top. Oh yes, let me just quickly show you guys that the sear tank retains its liquid once it's broken. Quickly pick up a lava bucket. So there's a lava bucket in there. Quickly break it. If you hover over it, still says lava. 1,000 milli buckets, you put it down, still has this lava in it. So I'll meet you guys back at the top once I finish filling this too. Alright guys, and we're back. I got the sear tank full of lava, just put it down. The smelter just turned on because now it has lava. I also got this fluid tank full of lava. I'm just gonna where can I put it? I'm just gonna stick it right here against the wall. And there goes my pick. Just gonna stick it against the wall. Some extra lava over here. Now I want to quickly show you guys how to make yourself what is it called? Let me quickly check. How to make an ingot cast, which you're gonna need if you want to get this thing automatically doubling your ores. So one thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need some gold if you want to keep you can make, I'm pretty sure this is the only recipe to make this. What you do is you get any type of ingot, any type of work. Just one thing I'm gonna remind you guys that once it makes the cast, it destroys your ingot. So I'm gonna put the ingot there, and all you're gonna need is just one ore. After that one ore smelts down, you pour it over this and you make yourself an ingot cast. Another thing that I'm gonna make real quick is gonna be a redstone. See if it's in here. It's gonna be this one right here, a redstone clock. This thing's pretty cool. I'll show you guys what it does in a second. Let me just quickly get some redstone, some sticks. I'm pretty sure we don't have any cobbles. We don't have any stone. Let me quickly cook some of this. While that cooks, I'm gonna make the redstone torches. How many do you need? One. So this just finished melting. So you can see over here is molten gold. So we got 2 ingots in there. If you hover over the liquid, it says 2 ingots molten gold. We want to pour over this iron ingot. It's gonna give us ingot cast. You're gonna see that the ingot got destroyed right there. Let me go quickly check on that stone. One more stone we need. Put away some stuff. I'm gonna need the wood. Alright, let's just make this redstone clock real quick. There you go, we got a redstone clock from extra utilities too. This thing is pretty cool. So what you want to do is you want to put this right on top of your faucet. The other thing you want to do, if you're casting ingots, a lot of ingots, what you want to do is you want to make a hopper. So it extracts your ingots, so you don't have to click it every time. Like let's say we want to double our iron. Let's go put some iron in here, get it smelted down. Well, that smelts down. Wow, it's kind of funny. Place down an iron. Let's quickly go make ourselves a hopper. I have the iron on me. Let's make ourselves a chest. Let's make 2 chests. We're only going to need 1 hopper and a chest. So what you got to do is just put the chest right here and get the hopper facing to the chest. Just like that. Now, when this smelts, which is about to smelt, you're going to see this redstone clock automatically pour the fluid out here, and it's going to get casted, and then it's going to go down through the hopper right into the chest. If you didn't have this is what you will have to do every time you want to get an ingot. Just give it a second. You will have to click on it every time. So you kind of have to stand over here and just be clicking it. But with this redstone clock, you just leave it here and just let it do its business. Or you go and mine some more stuff. So I'm going to quickly show you how to make the hammer for early starting in Thinker's Construct. This is the hammer that I like to make when I start out in Thinker's Construct. I grab myself some cobblestone. I make it out of cobblestone and wood. So we're going to need ourselves, let me see what patterns I have. I have this. Let's quickly check what the hammer needs. Alright, let's quickly check. The hammer needs the hammerhead. It needs 2 large plates. And it needs 1 tough rod. Let's quickly get those patterns. So we already have the hammerhead. we're gonna need the large plate and the tough rod. There you go. And we put it, we can either put it in here, right here, or the best place to put it will be in the pattern chest. So you just stick all of them in there, and then you just have them right here on the side every time you click your part builder. Alright, so let's start making this hammer. We want to click on the pattern that we want. After we click on the pattern that we want, the pattern automatically goes right over here, and it tells you, like, it depends what type of material you want to make it. Right here it tells you material. If you hover over it, it tells you material cost. It's going to need 8 of whatever you want to make your tool out. Or let's say we're going to make it out of cobblestone, which that's what I'm going to make it out of. Let's get 7 so I can show you. See, it says material value 7. It's red. Over here it needs 8, so if we put 1 more, it's going to give us the hammerhead. We're going to make the plate. And now we're going to make the large plate, and the large plate, we're going to make it out of wood. Let's get some wood planks really quickly. We're going to need 2 of these ones, and then we're going to need the tough tool rod, which we're only going to need 1. Let's quickly craft this hammer. Click on the hammer, put all the stuff that you need, and then here's your hammer. You got 3 modifiers. Show you the best thing to put on the modifier right as you get it, on your tool right as you get it. I usually like throwing a stack of redstone for right now until I get some more. So quickly do that. Get over the lag. Just quickly throw the whole stack in there. I think that just used up 2 modifiers. Let's see how much more redstone it needs. It needs approximately 36 more redstone to reach 100. Now I'm gonna go show you how we mine with this. Let me just quickly clear out my inventory. And let's go down to the mine. Let me just quickly throw some gold to smelt in there. The weird thing about this grindstone is if you try to grind some gold, it only gives you 1 gold dust. I'm not sure what it is that's causing that. But if you throw it over here, it used to give you 2. I'm pretty sure it should still give you 2. So let's let that smelt while I go show you this awesome hammer I just made. I'll meet you guys down there. Alright guys, we're down here in the mines. As you can see, my cousin already made himself a hammer and already started doing what we're coming down here to do. So the cool thing about the hammer is that it does a 3 by 3 by 1. I'll quickly show you this. Let's go this general direction. So it does a 3 by 3 by 1. This is the best tool to start out with if you don't have that many materials. So get a lot of other materials and resources. Some gravel, let's just skip that. Let's go this way. You see how my hammer just broke? The good thing about this hammer is since we made it out of stone, we repair it out of stone. Whatever you make the main item of, like the main item of this was the hammerhead. Since we made it out of stone, we can repair it out of cobblestone. And yeah, this is a cheap tool to make. And I'm gonna get myself some resources over here, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Hey guys, and we're back at the top. I'm gonna quickly show you guys one more thing I wanted to craft on camera, and then I'm gonna have to end the episode because it's getting a little bit too long. So one last thing I wanted to craft is I wanted to make this iron backpack into a gold backpack. We click usages. We can make that with 7 gold and another chest. Let's quickly make that. So we need 7 gold and 1 chest, and that gives us a gold backpack. This gold backpack has a lot more storage than the iron one did. And yeah, next episode The next episode, we're gonna see what else we do. We're gonna see if we can upgrade these tools into better tools. Try to get an animal farm out there, and we'll see what else. We'll see if we have. We have my cuz over here on the next episode. Catch you guys later. Bye bye.